Savory bread rolls are very easy to make, but when you want to buy one, it's really expensive. So I thought of sharing another recipe with you all. Green onion bread rolls with pancetta. Instead of using pancetta, you can always use bacon, ham, or even tuna or any other kind of a cooked meat. So for this, I'm using as the dough ingredients 360 grams bread flour with 85 grams plain flour or all-purpose flour, 30 grams sugar, 2 grams salt, 10 grams instant dry yeast, and 50 grams butter, 1 egg, 200 milliliters warm water. And if you are not very sure about your yeast, always check the yeast before you use it. I got several comments about the yeast not working. If you are not using yeast every day, you need to check your yeast, adding warm water, sugar, and the amount of yeast in a bowl, and leave it about 5 minutes aside. If it is frothy, it is activating. If not, it is not. So you need to get the good quality yeast for a bread recipe always. So to start this, add the bread flour and the plain flour into a mixing bowl, and into that add the sugar, yeast, and the egg, and start mixing it about 1 minute. Next, add the salt and the water little by little until it makes a smooth dough. Keep on mixing 5 minutes. When the dough starts forming, add the butter and keep on mixing 20 minutes. So the bread dough is ready. Going to put this in a warm place about 25 to 30 minutes. That will depend on the room temperature. So if you are using in a colder climate, you can switch on the oven to 30 and leave that in the oven about 30 minutes. So the filling ingredients are about 80 grams spring onions or even chives. You can use this for this recipe, and 100 grams pancetta. I put that in the food processor and it's like fine crumbs, and nearly quarter cup of breadcrumbs, 50 grams butter, 1 egg, salt and pepper always to your taste. So to make the mix, into a mixing bowl add the breadcrumbs, salt and pepper, and then the egg, and use a fork and mix it well. After, add the softened butter, always use softened butter, and the pancetta and mix it well. Next, add the green onions and mix it well and leave it aside. So the dough is double in size. Put some flour onto the bench and then transfer the dough onto the bench and press it down, and cut this into equal size pieces, the size that you like your buns are to be. So I cut the dough into 15 equal parts. Take one part out and roll it, and then roll it on the bench like this, and put this again on a baking tray to prove about 30 minutes. So the bread rolls are ready. Take a scissor and cut the tops nicely and egg wash the buns. After, take 2 forks or even 2 spoons and slowly fill the cuts like this, and bake this on 180 about 20 minutes. The bread rolls are ready, and I bake this about 20 minutes on 180, and I open one to show you how it looks like. It's really soft and moist. and crunchy on top. Hope you will enjoy this. Thank you for watching.